Hello there everyone, this is Ashmita from Saurav's classes. Now here is a comprehension in front of you from the Library and Information Science paper. We are going to read it and there are certain questions that are following this paragraph. First we are going to read this paragraph. Philosophy of science consists of epistemological problems as well as other kinds of philosophical problems related to science. Epistemology is an important philosophical subdiscipline concerned with the nature, sources, limits of knowledge. A crude classification of basic epistemologies is rationalism stresses the role of a priori theorizing, empiricism stresses observation, historicism stresses the role of background knowledge, pragmatism stresses the role of analyzing the values and goals. Pragmatic view is probably the most relevant to information science. This sees living and acting in the world as constituting the priori of human knowledge. Value knowledge, factual knowledge, and procedural knowledge are three types of knowledge over here. Having value knowledge means knowing what fulfills the criteria of good values. Having factual knowledge means having true beliefs about the three worlds in which one is living. Having procedural knowledge means knowing how to carry out a specific act or act sequence. Knowledge can be unarticulated or articulated. Unarticulated knowledge is, for instance, tacit knowledge, familiarity, knowledge by acquaintance. The pragmatic view of knowledge is of special importance to library and information science because it is connected to the societal role of LIS institutions, whether they are scientific or commercial or public libraries serving democracy and enlightenment. So, based on this paragraph, we are going to solve certain questions as I have already told you all before. Which of the following branches of philosophy studies the nature, origin, and limits of the human knowledge? So we are going to focus on epistemology as the correct answer. Moving over to the next question. Our question would again be based on the same paragraph. So, which one of the following methods states that knowledge comes primarily from the sensory experience? So, we are going with empiricism in this question. Question 93, based on the same paragraph, which of the following is not a reason for the pragmatic view of knowledge of special importance to library and information science? So over here we are going with, is a representation of reality or a mirror of nature. Next, we have question number 94. Knowledge exercised in the performance of some task is a what? So we are going with procedural knowledge. Then last question that is followed, which one of the following knowledge types is difficult to transfer to another person? So we are going with tacit knowledge. We are going to move over to another paragraph that is there in this question paper. That is the next paragraph we have. Let's read the paragraph. In higher degree research, it is expected that no significant work is left in the literature review. Undergraduate research would be expected to discuss all of the most prominent research. A literature review is a critical discussion of all the significant available literature that contributes to the understanding of a subject. A literature review is a written document that presents a logically argued case. There are 6 steps in the literature review process: topic selection, literature search, developing an argument, literature survey, critic, and writing a review. The literature review process requires 4 separate skills such as the ability to search the appropriate sources and scan the literature efficiently, to use the manual and online methods to identify and obtain a set of useful articles, chapters, and books. The ability to judge a source based on a number of criteria, including the source itself, the author, and the subject. The ability to examine and analyze the content of the literature systematically, and the ability to synthesize the various concepts and evidence a researcher has found into a structured piece of discursive prose that provides context and background on the research in the area. So now, based on this, we're going to discuss some questions. The very first question that we have based on this paragraph is, at which stage the review of literature is usually representative of the most prominent research? We can go with undergraduate level. Next, which among the following is not a characteristic of review of literature? We can go with statistical analysis. Then, the third step of the literature review process stresses on what? It might go with logical arguments. Next, which among the following skills is required to synthesize the concepts that can provide context and background of the research problem? So this we can go with concept and evidence formulation. And last question of this question paper is, evaluation of a source for the process of review does not depend on what? It does not depend on language. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you want solutions like this of the previous year's question papers of any kind of entrance exams or any kind of competitive exams, then you are free to call us on the number that is provided in the description box below. You can also check the official website of saurabhsasclasses.com. From there you will get to know all the information regarding what we teach and also about our online and offline sessions. We are basically providing online sessions mostly, and also offline sessions in cases where it is required. If you want to prepare with us, we are providing you with live lectures, recorded lectures, portal access that is available to all the enrolled candidates 24/7. We also provide you with mock test facilities and also scholarship facilities. And yes, we also provide you with study materials. So yes, if you want to buy our study materials, you can buy them from Amazon and Flipkart also, or if you want to buy directly from us, you can just call us on the number which is provided in the description box below. That's it. Thank you for being with me till the end. Let's meet again in the other videos.